What's up, guys? My name is Josh, also known as Kudoz83, and I'm just going to take a quick moment here this afternoon to talk to you guys about a project that me and some of my partners have been working on called Joicaster. Joicaster actually allows you to stream live video to multiple video platforms at the same time. So what I'm actually going to do in this demo is walk you through creating a Joicaster account and getting set up to stream live to YouTube Gaming, Twitch, and Hitbox at the same time. The first thing I got to do is come to joicaster.co, which is this website, www.joicaster.co, and I'm greeted with this video, which represents some of the different events that Joicaster has taken part in helping to distribute. Has a brief explanation, like graphic, of how the Joicaster service works, a list of all the different places you can actually send video using Joicaster, pricing information, as well as specifically which platforms are supported at each pricing level. For this demonstration, though, I'm just going to walk through the standard free subscription tier, which is a free forever plan that lets you stream video to 4 places at the same time, as well as take advantage of Joicaster's multi-channel aggregated chat relay service that I'll show you once we're set up. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to the top of the page and I'm going to click register, which is going to take me to a quick form I can fill out here. So I'm going to fill this out really fast with my info. So I'm Josh Sachs. We're going to create a username. I'm going to do Kudoz86. I've made a couple of these accounts already. So Kudoz86. And then I'm going to do kudoz86@joicaster.co. And I'm just going to create a password and double check that. We should be good to go. So then I'm going to click Let's Do This. It's going to create an account and take me to the Joicaster dashboard, which is basically my new live streaming nexus. Everything I need to do with live streaming against Twitch or Hitbox or YouTube or anything like that for supported platforms is done here and then synchronized out for me before I go live. But the first thing I need to do in order to get all of that set up is, like, there's this one-time setup process where I've got to create what Joicaster calls stream profiles, which are actually links between my Joicaster account and third-party streaming platforms like YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and, not waste any more time. Just, I'm going to create a new YouTube profile. It's going to be, I'm going to call it Kudoz83 because that's the name of the YouTube channel that I'm going to be streaming to. It's going to send me out to YouTube where I can pick the channel that I want to stream to, asking me to grant Joicaster permission to stream to that channel. Of course, I want to allow that. And then I'm going to come back to my dashboard. We're going to see the stream profile has been added to my account, and I should, well, normally I think I should get a message or something like that. Oh, there it is. YouTube stream profile has been successfully authorized and is ready to use. Just get rid of that. And we're just going to move forward. So now this is on my account forever. I don't ever need to set this up again. I'm just going to go ahead and add Twitch because that's the second platform we want to stream to for this demonstration. So I'm going to do Twitch. Stream profile channel or label is Kudoz83. Gonna send me over to Twitch where I enter in my Twitch username and password. Log in. And now my Twitch account is also authorized against Joicaster. So we're making some progress. The last one I want to do for this demonstration is Hitbox. So, surprise, my Hitbox channel is also called Kudoz83. And I actually, for Hitbox, instead of them sending me over to Hitbox, what we do is you just put your credentials in on this screen. Let me see. I think this is right. I'm going to find out. Oh, that was the wrong username and password. Let's try this. There we go. So now I'm tied up to YouTube, Twitch, and Hitbox. You're going to notice a fourth stream profile in my account called Joicaster Network. This is added to all broadcasts by default, especially in the free and plus tiers. This basically just sends, in addition to everywhere that I want to send my video, it also sends a copy to Joicaster for them to like run ads against or whatever, since I'm a free user. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove it because it's not working right now. And the focus of this demonstration is actually on these 3 networks. So now that I've added these 3 stream profiles to my broadcast, the next thing I want to do is I just want to set up my encoder. So obviously I'm using something like OBS to send video into Joicaster. In order to get the settings, like right now my preview window says it's not receiving video. In order to get the settings that I put into OBS, I'm going to click encoder settings, and it's going to open up this pop-up. So I can copy this to my clipboard, and actually on another screen here, I'm just going to go ahead and add this into my encoder. So I've got my FMS URL put in. I'm going to copy my stream key. And then what should happen is when I click start in my encoder software, I should start to see video in my Joicaster preview window, which you see here now. So obviously now we've got some recursion going on. I'm going to go ahead and just pause my video player because it gets distracting for me to see myself and all of that stuff happening over and over and over again. This is also good if you're gaming or something like that to save bandwidth once you're happy that Joicaster is receiving video. But now that I see that Joicaster is actually receiving video from my encoder, I'm just going to create a demonstration. So I'm just going to call this, demo video 1. I'm going to pick gaming actually, since these are all gaming platforms. You're going to see that the YouTube profile automatically switched over to the YouTube gaming icon, and I'm going to just put in a brief summary that it's like Josh showing off Joicaster for gamers. And now that I've put in that information, all that's left for me to do is actually go live. So there's 2 things I could do. I could either schedule this broadcast for later, like if I click save and schedule for later, it's going to ask me what game. I happen to like Diablo 3. I play that a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and put in Diablo 3, and then it's going to ask me for information around like when I want this broadcast, or when I intend to start this broadcast. Or I can just skip that process. Like you saw, I closed out of that, and I can just click broadcast now. It's going to ask me again what game I'm playing. It's going to confirm that I want to go live, and then everything's going to start. So you're going to see up here in the top right that it's creating a broadcast, and now it's going out and starting all of my broadcasts for me simultaneously. So we're live on Hitbox, we're live on Twitch. YouTube's taken a moment to get going here, but while that's loading up, I can show you guys. I can click this watch URL and open up a couple more tabs. This is opening up a tab to my Hitbox channel, and you're going to see that this is loading up with video.
Your resume is impressive, but I have some questions.
Showing an ad.
If you could be one aquatic mammal, what would it be? What are your greatest weaknesses? I'm
going to go ahead and close that so that we don't have to do the ad. And then you're going to see also on my YouTube channel that I'm live. I'm going to mute it so that the audio doesn't come in for this ad. Man, they got ads everywhere now. Close this ad. There we go. Video advertisement. Okay. So here I am. You'll see in a moment that this is live. I'm also live on YouTube. I'll go ahead and open that tab up. And while that tab's loading, I'm also going to show you just a quick demo of our live chat. So up here in the top right, while I'm live, I can click on this live chat message, and you're going to see that there's a chat room now that I can say, hello, Joicaster. And I've pushed a message from Twitch into Twitch, and you're going to see I got an audible alert. I don't know if you heard that in my headphones, but I got an audible alert that there was a message, and it says here like a few seconds ago, somebody, Kudoz83 in Twitch, typed hello Joicaster. Just so you can hear that alert, I'm going to type it again. It's like 1, 2. Oh, well, Joicaster is actually being kind enough not to spam me with audio. If I give that a little bit of time, it would play the audio again. Also, here's YouTube. it's actually loaded up on YouTube Gaming. Since there we go. We're also loaded up on YouTube Gaming. You can see here, this is my video. It's doing it in 360p. We want to show 720. Yeah, there we go. So it's reloading that in 720. Same thing here. I can type, you know, hello world, and you heard the audio come in, and then the account that actually pushed is this little frog. It's my development account, but you can see that actually pushed. You heard that little level up sound. That was a noise that indicated that I got a new viewer on Twitch. It's actually my user, so you can see right here it says that there's one person watching. In a moment, I think YouTube will come up as well, and the chat and all this stuff, like everything's linked up through API integration. So you can see like my Twitch channel, my channel has automatically been updated to the same, you know, demo video 1 that I typed in on Joicaster. Same thing on YouTube, it's demo video 1. Same thing I typed in on Joicaster. So in theory, you know, once I really start to just trust the service, my workload should be easier. I don't need to go out to all of these different channels and like sync up information. I can do everything in Joicaster and just be done. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just end this demo broadcast by clicking the end broadcast button. It's going to confirm that that's what I want to do. Everything starts stopping and we're done. And what's really cool that we've done with Joicaster is actually allowed you, like, let's say that I wanted to do another broadcast and I didn't want to go through all the setup again. I could click copy and it's going to create a new broadcast for me out of all of the information that was in that last video. Or let's say it's like a new day and I'm coming back and I'm looking at a blank dashboard. You're going to see like the same video or the same stream profiles I used last time are already loaded up. If I look at my recently completed broadcasts over here on the right, I can click this little copy icon. It's going to copy everything over. If I had used any advanced settings, you know, these are all things that we provide access to and propagate for you out to different channels. If any of these had been set, they would have been copied as well. So now anytime I want to go live, I just log in, you know, fill out these 3 fields or click copy, click broadcast now, and I'm done. And with that, I think we're done with the demonstration. I hope this has been helpful. And again, if you have any questions about the Joicaster service, any of the premium features, or what's available on a paid platform versus free platform, feel free to reach out to us at support@joicaster.co. I actually will be happy to answer any of your questions at that email address. And I hope you have a good time. Happy Joicasting.